Hello everyone and welcome to All Things Flossy. Thank you all for subscribing to my channel and thank you all for sticking with me. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I made these delicious low-carb Ghanaian meat pie. Yes, I achieved this with almond flour. I hope you keep watching and I'm going to show you how I made this. So for my ingredients, I have here 1 egg. I have here 2 eggs. I have the yolk, and this is going to be for my egg wash. I have here my ground ginger powder. I have my garlic powder. I have my cayenne pepper. And I have here my chopped green bell pepper. I have here my chopped red bell pepper. And I have here some thyme. I have here 1 small chopped onions. And I have here fat-free cream cheese. This is what I'm going to use to bind the almond flour. You know the almond flour, it's very hard to bind. I also have here some mozzarella cheese. Now here I have my almond flour. I used 4 cups. And I have my ground beef. So you can use whichever meat you want. This is what I used for today's video. You start off by cooking your ground beef. So it all breaks up. And when it cooks up, I'm going to add my chopped onions. I'm adding my garlic powder. Adding my ginger powder. And I'm adding here some thyme. So I decided to use a half of a beef seasoning for some flavor, and now I'm adding my cayenne pepper. You can decide not to use a cayenne pepper, but I want some spice in my pie, so that's why I added it, but it's optional. I'm adding half a teaspoon of salt. Now mix it all together. Adding my chopped bell peppers. So you can use any vegetable of your choice. It depends on you. You can add some carrots, you can add some tomatoes, you can add some scallions. It all depends on what vegetables you want. So go out there and get what you want. I also decided to add some cornstarch to make my filling thicker. It's also optional. If you want to add it, fine. If not, that's okay. Still works out perfect. Now my filling is ready. I will go ahead and start with the flour. So here I have 4 cups of almond flour. I have a teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of salt. Now we'll mix it all together. Once it's ready, I'll go ahead and melt my cheese. So I used the whole fat-free cheese, and then I used about a quarter of the mozzarella cheese. I did this on very low heat till it all mixes out. You can do this in the microwave, it's fine, but I just wanted to control it, and so I did it on the stove top. Now add your flour, mix it together. I'm going to use my hands to do this. So I'll be mixing it all together. So the cheese is going to bind the almond flour. You know it's very hard for almond flour to bind up, so the cheese is what is helping. Now go ahead and add your egg and mix it all in. So this can be very sticky, and so what is going to help you is your parchment paper. So use another parchment paper on top of it and spread it either with your hand, or you can use your rolling pin. To get the thickness I want, I'll use my bowl to cut it. So now go ahead and add your filling to it. And this will be the technique you're going to use. You can use your hand or you can use your fork. Just be careful and press down the ends. So I'll be repeating the process until all the flour is used up, and I'll be using my egg wash to brush over the pie. When I'm done, I'll use my fork to poke it to allow heat to escape when I put it in the oven. And I'll be baking this in the oven for 45 minutes under 350 Fahrenheit of heat. After 45 minutes, my pie is ready. Look at that. Look at all that heat. This smells so good, and it tasted even better. See, you could have a low carb whilst they have their regular flour pie, and we all win. I hope you give this pie a try. Thank you all for subscribing. Until my next video, I hope you love God, I hope you love people, and I hope you stay graced up. Bye-bye.